I'm here in Bismarck, another beautiful, warm, sunshiny day. And as I was saying just a moment ago, before we started the recording, the sky is full of geese flying overhead and migrating north. So spring is not far away, but we certainly can't complain about the wonderful winter we've had. So even though we have had beautiful weather, we have so much stress in our lives. It seems like today, what we don't get in terms of just everyday stress with jobs, places we have to go, things that have to be accomplished. Every time you turn on the TV, there's more stress coming in, or our devices, and we're always on them. And we get wound up. And so today, the theme of today's class is going to be lowering our stress levels through breath, poses, mudras, and meditation. So let's begin by sitting up nice and tall. Let's begin with some belly breaths, taking in some nice, slow, deep breaths into the belly, expanding that navel outwards with your inhale, just as if you were blowing up a balloon, and then exhaling, drawing that navel in toward the spine as you exhale out your breath. And continuing on, nice, slow, deep inhales and exhales. And as you do so, begin to soften your neck and shoulders, bringing some of that tension down, allowing it to flow downward and out. Nice, slow, deep belly breaths. Bring your thoughts inward, letting everything else go now, and coming into the practice, breathing in and out. Nice, deep, slow breaths. Take a couple more. And then just shift into natural breaths. And we're going to come into mudra. This mudra is Agni Shakti mudra. Agni means fire. So Agni Shakti mudra, this really helps to release stress and tension. And I'm going to move a little closer to the screen. Bring both hands up, and now curl your fingers into your palms so they look like little mitts. And now join your thumbs, the tip of your thumbs together. So fingers are curled inward, thumbs join. And just gently close your eyes and allow the energy of this mudra to calm your anxieties, reduce tension, help you to find some peace and serenity. And I'm going to read just a little bit of yogic wisdom. Today, more than at any other time in the history of humanity, people in the West are facing stresses and tensions that are beyond their control. Yoga, the oldest oldest science of life, can teach you to bring stress under control, not only on a physical level, but on mental and spiritual levels as well. So holding your mudra, just keep your eyes closed for a moment. Feel the tension draining out. Take in a nice deep breath and release through your mouth with a sigh. Just letting go of the tension. One more breath here in your eyes, and just release the mudra. Shake out your hands, letting it go. I'm going to do one more breath before we get into some poses. And this is a breath you're familiar with, alternate nostril breath, which is one of the best breaths for releasing tension. And bring your left hand up, take your left thumb and close off the left nostril. Now, as you inhale through the right nostril, now open the left nostril, seal off the right, and exhale left. Inhale through the left nostril, switch fingers, and exhale right. Inhale right, exhale left. Nice deep breaths. Inhale left, exhale right. Doesn't matter which fingers you're using, just keep going, inhaling and exhaling as you alternate. This is a great calming breath. It also helps to clear the mind, helps to clear the sinuses on a physical level. Just keep going. Focus on slow, deep breaths. A couple more rounds. And then release. Right. Good. Take a moment and notice, how do you feel now? I'm going to go into some movement now, and I'm going to repeat something that I maybe don't remember to repeat every time, but often. Excuse me one moment. If any pose feels uncomfortable or painful, do not continue to do that pose. Either modify it or skip it altogether. So yoga should not hurt. It should not be uncomfortable or painful. So if something isn't working for you, then do not do it. Find a way to modify or just skip it. So let's begin right up at the top with our head and our neck and shoulders. Sitting up nice and tall now with your back slightly away from the back of the chair. And bring your head up, stretching your neck. Feel the opening in the neck and the front body, looking up toward where the wall and ceiling meet. And breathe. Just remember to keep slow, deep breathing throughout your practice. And with your next exhale, bring your head back to neutral. And now inhale and exhale, looking down at the floor. Bring your hands around the back of your head, interlace the fingers, and just allow your hands to cup the back of your head and to create a little more gravity and a little more space in the upper vertebrae of your neck. Don't pull or yank at your neck. Don't want undue weight or stress there. Keep breathing. And with your next exhale, release your hands and come back up. Shake it out. Place your hands onto your thighs. And now drop your left ear to your left shoulder, keeping your right shoulder down. Don't let it ride up. Bring your right hand up and just rest it at the top of your shoulder. And now drop your left hand down. Feeling that stretch in the side of the neck, opening up the side. And nice breaths here, in and out. Feeling the stretch. And release, coming back up. Open your jaw a few times, open and close. Nice and wide. Back and forth. Let's go to the other side. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder and bring your right hand up, left hand up, and just rest it at the top of your shoulder. Drop your right hand, fingers reaching down toward the floor. And breathe. These neck muscles get so tight throughout the day. Need to stretch them gently. Allow the tension to release. And with your next exhale, bring your head back up to neutral. Bring your hands down. Now bring your shoulders up and squeeze them very tightly. Feel that squeeze in the back of your neck. And now just rotate your head very gently, gently and slowly. Hear that crunching, crunch, crunch. It's a good sign, loosening it up. And go the other direction. Nice breaths here. And bring your head back to neutral. Squeeze tightly and release. Ooh. You feel that sort of warm rush in the back of your neck? That really increases the circulation and helps to really loosen up those tight muscles. All right, and we're going to continue on now with a little bit of shoulder work. So bring your shoulders, your hands to your opposite elbows, and bring your arms up so they're parallel to the floor. Take a breath in and exhale. And now as you inhale, move to the left, keeping your body forward, so only your arms are moving. Hold it here, stretching out the shoulders. And take an inhale, and as you exhale, come back to center. Inhale to the other side. Continue some nice deep breaths here. And good. With your next exhale, come forward and just release and just do a few shoulder rolls. Nice big shoulder rolls. And breathe. Right, good. Feel loose, a little looser. Bring your left hand up to your right collarbone, pressing back on the collarbone right where it meets with the shoulder head. Pressing back. Palm of your hand is actually on the collarbone, and your fingers should be pressing right on the shoulder head. And bring that back, opening the front body. Some nice breaths in and out here. And with your next exhale, release. Let's go to the other side. Bring your right hand up to the left collarbone and shoulder head and pressing back, literally pressing on your skeleton and opening up the front body. And breathe. Nice deep breaths in and out here. With your next exhale, bring your shoulder, your arm down and just shake it out. All right, bring your hands behind you and rest them on the seat of the chair, but on your fingertips if you can. So, and your fingers are pointed backwards, away from you. So you're resting, your hands are resting on your fingertips. Now, bring your front body forward and up. Again, looking up. This is a back bend arch. And feel that nice bend in the lower back. Mid and lower back. Continue breathing. Nice deep breaths here, deep, slow breaths. And with your next exhale, release. And bring your hands right to your thighs, and you might want to adjust by moving back slightly in the chair. Should be right around the middle of the chair. Sit up nice and tall. We'll go right into cat-cow to counter that back bend arch. So coming forward, bring your shoulders back, lift your heart, press your tailbone back and out behind you. And now come right into cat, round the spine, looking down, tuck the tail under. Keep your abdomen nice and tight and inhale forward into cow. And exhale back into cat, nice. Rounding the spine. Inhale forward, flexing the spine the other way, and just keep going slowly on your own. From cat to cow and back. Feeling the fluidity and the flexion of your spine. You see this pose so much in yoga because it has so many benefits. And today, one of those benefits that we are focusing on is stress reduction. And this is a very good pose for helping you to release tension and stress and to come back to calm. So finish the pose you're on. and then sitting up nice and tall. Bring your toes, your feet out to the side. Look down and make sure that your ankles are underneath your knees and that your legs and feet are out at a 45-degree angle. Okay, and now bring your, what did I want to do first here? This is goddess squat. Bring your hands out and open up the front body. Stay right here and breathe. Gee, this is such a nice restful pose. We're going to go right into some movement now. So bring your hands to your waist and let's do some torso circles, back circles, torso rolls, has a lot of different names, torso circles. And just circling from the waist, nice and slow, really taking time to feel the movement. And at some point, go the opposite direction. Again, hold your core in nice and tight here. Good. And come back up to seated. Take a moment and release. Just let your hands dangle for a moment. Keeping your feet right where they are, we're going to do a triangle stretch. So bring your right arm out, palm up, and rest it right above your right knee. And if your shoulders are tired or if they are problematic for you, just bring your other arm around your back and twist looking up. But if you want a full twist, raise your left arm up. Do what works for you, what works for your body today, and breathe. Nice breaths here. Reaching up. And with your next exhale, bring your arm down, come up to seated, and release. And do a couple of shimmies here, back and forth. And let's go to the other side. So taking your left arm, palm up, rest it right above your knee. And again, you can just leave your hand on your other thigh or behind you or raise your arm, whatever works for you. Sometimes our shoulders or upper body are a little stiffer or tighter. Modify. You can do all of these with modification. And breathe. Nice breaths here. And with your next exhale, release. Bring that arm down and come up. And just shimmy your shoulders. Do a little back and forward. All right, bring your hands to the outside of your knees and walk your feet in. and readjust yourself so you're about the middle of the chair. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your right hand to and hold the seat of the chair or rung of the chair, whatever you have available there. And inhale. Raise your left arm up, reaching up as if you're picking apples from the ceiling. Now bring that shoulder point slightly down and stretch over to the side. And breathe, keep breathing. Nice stretch in the side body. Putting up some space between the ribs, allowing your lungs a little more room. And with your next exhale, bring your arm back up and release. Now let's go to the other side. Now raise your right arm up, again, as if you're just picking apples off the ceiling. Stretch. Drop the shoulder joint and stretch over to the side. Nice motion here, nice stretch. Breathe. Very nice out there. And in here. With your next exhale, bring your arm back up and release. And shake it out. Great. Sit back in the chair and you can either hold on to the seat or the rungs and bring your feet out. And let's point and flex. So point your toes down and forward and then bring them back. Open the toes nice and wide as you're flexing back toward you. Point your toes down, toes together. Stretch your toes apart as you bring them back toward you. And just go back and forth, forward and back, point and flex. Breathe as you point, breathe, exhale, and inhale as you bring your toes back, or the other way, it doesn't matter. Whatever feels right to you. Rotate your ankles. Both directions. Bring your feet down. Come up onto your toes and drop your heels. Come up onto your toes and drop. Do this a few times. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. All right. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Slide forward as far as you can securely in your chair. And you might want to hold on to either the rungs in back or the seat of the chair. Now keeping your left leg so that your knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Stretch out your left foot and bring your toes up and toward you and press out through the heel. And you can probably feel the hamstring stretch already. So you can either stay here, or if you want to increase that, just come forward. Only to the point where you can really feel the stretch. Go as far as you wish with this. Once you can even grab onto your big toe, pull back, but that's rather an intense stretch. And breathe. And release. Slide your hand back up. Bring your leg in and windshield wiper back and forth. Let's go to the other leg. So keep your left knee bent at a 90-degree angle. Bring your right leg out, toes up and flex back towards you. Stay here, or if you want to deepen the stretch, come forward. Keep. Nice breaths here. And release, coming up and windshield wiper that leg out. Okay, readjust so you're in the middle of the chair and knees right over the ankles, sit up nice and tall. Ready to do a twist, bring your arms down. And now inhale, reaching up. Keep your hands apart, bring your left hand around the back of the chair. Right hand to your outer thigh, twist from the waist, looking over your left shoulder. And breathe. Nice breaths here. Breathe in and out. See if you can twist just a little further. With your next exhale, bring your head forward and then bring your body around. Shimmy that out a bit. Let's go to the other side. Bring your hands down. Inhale, reaching up. Keep them apart. Now bring your right hand around the back of the chair. Left hand to your outer thigh. Twist from the waist, looking over your right shoulder. Nice twist in the waist. Keep breathing. And with your next exhale, bring your head forward and release and just shimmy it out a little bit. Now we're going to just do a couple of poses standing. So if you wish to stand, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, please remain seated and do the arm movements. Right. Just going to do. Okay, we're going to do, this is called forward hang. What it is, it's a forward fold standing, and we sort of curl ourselves down. In the chair, you can do this as a forward fold. So if you're standing, bring your hands to the seat of the chair. Come back just a little bit so that you have some space between you and the chair. And either just come down, bend your elbows and come down. If this makes you dizzy, do not lower your head. Keep your head up and look forward. Modify or skip it if this makes you dizzy. And if you wish, you can bring your hands down and just allow them to dangle freely in front of you. I think you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Just allowing your hands to dangle. This is called forward hang. It's a great stress reliever. Just feel anytime you're down like this, you can just feel the tension draining. And if you wished a little movement here, you can just sway back and forth, or you can bring your hands to opposite elbows and allow your arms just to sway. Nice deep breaths in and out. And when you're ready, release. Bring your hands back to the seat of the chair if they're off, and slowly come back up, taking it slow now, because you've got some blood that has rushed down toward your head, into your head, and come up slowly. All right. How did that feel? That's a great stress reliever. All right, we're gonna do just a couple. I promised you we're gonna work on our feet. So standing next to your chair, we're gonna do tree first. So I think everybody is familiar, and if you remain seated, that's fine. Do the arm movements. So it doesn't matter which leg you want to start with. Bring your foot in, brace your foot, the standing leg is forward. Bring your foot in, slide it in, rest the heel of your foot against the standing leg. So now you're braced on your toes. Bring your hands, one or both, up. Make sure your hips are forward. And find a gazing point to look at to keep your balance. And stay right here. Or if you wish, bring both arms up into tree pose. Spread those branches nice and wide, or you could just spread one and breathe. Nice breaths here. Get your gazing points so that can help keep your balance. Nice deep breaths. With your next exhale, release and shake it out. Bring your knee forward and step it down. Let's go to the other side. Your feet pointed forward. Bring your other foot in. Balance it against the standing leg. Make sure that your hips are forward, nice and straight. Stand up nice and tall, shoulders up and back. And bring your hands out to prayer pose and bring your hands up. And breathe. Very nice. Very nice, everyone. Some nice deep breaths here. And release. Shake it out. Bring your knee forward, step it down. I think we are going to go back to the chair. Back, standing in front of your chair. Feel your knees feel the back of the chair against your knees. Bring your hands heart center and have a seat. Hopefully you're feeling a little calmer. We have one more mudra and then a little mini meditation to round out our theme for the day, stress reduction. All right, this mudra is a little tough to pronounce. Uttara Bodhi, but it's lovely. It means the gesture of enlightenment. So bring your hands out, and again, I'll come forward. Bring your hands out, interlace your fingers. Start with that. Now bring your hands up, keeping all the fingers interlaced except the pointer fingers. Bring those out and join the pointer fingers together. Now join the thumbs together, and it should look like this. Okay. So interlaced fingers, pointer fingers pointing up, thumbs joined, and the thumbs pointing down. This really is good for not only calming physical body, but the mental body, the thoughts, fears, lessening tension. So bring that right in front of you. The thumbs are pointed down, pointer fingers up. Gesture of enlightenment. And just hold this mudra. This is a great way to calm your mind when thoughts are racing, and especially when they're stressful thoughts. And this is soothing for your nerves. So now just close your eyes, release the mudra, sit back, take in a breath, and just let the breath out. And just become calm. Get into a very comfortable position. And as I mentioned, each body part, allow your attention to rest there for a moment and then move along with my instructions. Bring your awareness to the top of your head, your scalp, forehead, eyebrows, and eyes, temples. Bring your awareness to your ears, all the folds and wrinkles of your ears, your nose, aware of the breath in and out the nostrils, mouth, feel the sensations inside your mouth, teeth, tongue, aware of the chin and the cheeks, all the muscles in the face, relaxing, calming, aware of the neck, the shoulders and collarbones, shoulder blades. Relax the shoulder blades in your back. Aware of the upper arms and elbows, forearms, hands, and all the fingers. Feeling tension drain down and out through the hands, down the body. aware of the chest and the heart, the middle of your heart space, aware of your mid back and lower back, abdomen. Feel your hips, buttocks, thighs, and knees. Notice the lower legs, ankles, and feet, all the toes. Feeling the downward flow of energy. Aware now just of the right side of your body. Just the right side. And now aware of just the left side of your body. Left side. Aware of the whole body now, resting, calm, peaceful. And now visualize the power of a rushing waterfall. Rushing waterfall. Hear its sound. See the downward flow of the water. Downward flow. Perhaps you can see a rainbow in its mist. Inhale the cool, refreshing mist. The individual droplets. Allow its incessant flow to replenish you internally. Refresh your inner resources and drum out tension. Flow the water down, downward. Droplets from the mist on your skin, feeling cool and refreshing. Letting go of all tension, allowing it to drain out, drain out. Now, as this practice comes to a close, recall the waterfall anytime you wish. It's always there. All you have to do is remember. Remember the feeling, the sound, the taste, the smell. Remember, and you'll be back here. And letting go now. Begin to come back to the present, back to your surroundings. Notice the surface you're sitting on. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. And to slowly reawaken. Take in a deep breath and inhale through an open mouth with a sigh. And stretch out your arms as if you were just getting up in the morning, reawakening. Really stretch out and just do a little gentle movement with your shoulders, with your arms. Stretch your feet out if that feels good for you. And bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer pose, the gesture of gratitude. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Coming back, notice how you feel. Feel calmer, more relaxed. You let go tension. Feel serene and peaceful. So it was a pleasure working with you today, having you work with me today. And let's take just a moment, bow your head, and just think of a couple of things that you're grateful for right at this moment. Just bring those into your heart. Keep those with you. And thank you. Marlene will be back and teach next week. And again, thank you for being with me on this beautiful day. I honor the divinity within each one of you. Peace. Namaste. Feel free to turn on your microphones and your cameras, please, and say anything that you would like.